Did the like button destroy Western civilization?
Well, I think people like you and me, looking from the perspective of the previous wave of technologists, might think so. But we thought the same thing about the telephone and the television. I think the truth is that every evolution in communication technology forces evolution in language and culture, and there are some planned benefits, there are unintended benefits, and there are unintended disbenefits that become the grist for the next wave of innovation. So sure, I'm concerned about my three daughters spending too much time on the web, but I'm happy that one of the uses they put the web to is to make, one of my daughters makes multiplayer animation. She essentially goes and creates a community that designs animated films online. So it's, you know, it can be used for creative and literary activities as much as time wasting. So probably not.
Why, though, the thumb? Why was it chosen? Why was it so evocative?
Well, one story might be, this is just such an important gesture. It's, you know, babies are obsessed with, by the way, I'm a former biologist, so there'll be a little bit of biology in this evening too. You know, babies are obsessed by hands and faces, their identity and their agency, and it's not surprising they're defining features of humanity. And so the gestures involving hands are thought to maybe have preceded spoken language. And so, of course, when we want to communicate something really primitive and of the essence, like recognition, we think of the hands. But I think there's a deeper reason, which is the sociality of our species. So the opposable thumb is one hallmark, but essentially social learning is the defining trait of our species from my perspective. Social learning means I don't have to learn that jumping off a cliff is a bad idea by jumping off myself. I can observe other people doing so and decide not to do that. And I can even listen to their stories and decide that's not a good idea. And our brains are actually wired to therefore recognize the people that we learn from, and also to take note of who people are learning from. And if you think about the like button, it contains two essential features. One of them is recognition, and the other one is homophily. Like means I have a preference for your content. It also has this ambiguous meaning of I am like you. So this is our social learning in action. And so not surprising that as the reach of technology expands communications, we can communicate with more and more people with greater ease. We need to put back some of the humanity that goes missing in the broadened communication. In this case, we need to put back the currency of recognition.